You have data. There is no business. Like I wanted to do it because
changing regarding her attitude, ma'am. Honestly, I think that she's being unfaithful and that she's loving someone else, and you for sure know about this. You know what she's for you.
Still be grinding all day from Joko to Santa. Say yet I say na sabrabono. Yet I say. But they underground to raise the city above the palm. Me what you do want to go make my mama proud. But for now they're Charlie and your corner. But she did one corner. Hope is the life will make better. Now you're putting on your chair or donna. Make you bless show. From the north to the shore now. Sponsor gonna go back to give me up your door now. Yeah, things may slow for here. Now but no my ding. Now see a small thing. We know they hear. You know how it is to the sea. But we know the fear. For money for no what's the question. Charlie, Milakweba, Corona, Listen, from dawn to dusk, many more you've taken the joy from us. The evil we do not want, we all disgust. Souls gone, filling our eyes with dust, imprison us from the beggar on the street to Elon Musk, ensuring the grand kill. Many believe this is more like a planned ill, the world at a standstill. Humans are feasted on just like sugar in the Anfield. Above human intellects, and some believe this is a conspiracy and not real. The intelligence of men are filled against you. Corona, indeed you are a strange flu. Is it true that a man made you? Then to that man in his family alone should have stayed true. With all the clues, how could we ever play loose? Now the world is crying, cause millions are dying. Health workers are trying, but those reports are lying. And who are we to prove all the news? Decipher the lies from the truth. For many are blind and still applauding crooks. Gates are closed, will soon be paying bail. Take a dose of vaccines, chips and pills. Hey, let's start to dose in Africa. When we are among the list ill, this is gross, but why do we dine with the beast still? Africans are used to being followers. Our misleaders are clueless, so rather we choose to borrow heads. In the end, we begin to wallow in a solo mess. With our greed, we ever stop or at least begin to borrow less. Forgotten who we are, stuck on hallelujah, Allahu Akbar. Our true heroes we choose to scar, leave them like fools to die. Celebrating puppets, masters of Sulia. I pray we experience continental coup d'etats. But who cares for the poor? The world will be a better place if the needy are catered for. And people can't say Jimmy and see this a baseless raw. Rather give your money to a God who has more. In the look, Charlie, I know I'll be hated, yo. But I am an eclectic soul. Artistically, I'm terrific, so I get selective on the kinetic flow. Drawing attention with magnetic poles. Never fearing those that can kill the body and not the soul. This is apocalyptic, yo. Please, Father, listen to my plea. That again, we are hearing theories of the 5G. Let it be a step in technology than a distraction that it might be. A new world order is all that I see. Charlie, this go be like some evolution. We shall come out victorious, we shall surely find a solution. But I pray we learn our lesson, to be kind to nature, to one another, and to all of creation. Ehalakasa. After the rain, and after the pain, we shall live again, After the rain, and after the pain, we shall live again, After the rain, after the pain, shall pass. This is just a dark cloud passing. After the rains, we shall live again. Peace upon the earth.
Yes. Akwaba to another exciting section or episode of the Ehalakasa online talk party. Charlie, if you are here and you are here alone, I beg, please go back, share the link with your community, share the link with your friends, your family, your enemies, your girlfriends, boyfriends, your exes, everybody, Charlie. I beg, because tonight we cannot afford to deny someone of this bliss. And I believe you all had wonderful weeks, and I look forward to a beautiful weekend, and I wish you the same. All right, so let me see the beautiful faces in the house tonight. Yes. So salutes to Atu Boxer, who happens to be our guest artist for tonight. Salutes to Etia Hene, who holds us down in this house. Also salutes to Sir Black, he'll be joining us shortly. Mama Makida, salutes to you from West Auckland. I see a Fuma with a beautiful smile as always. Percy 11, Akwaba to you. Yes, I see Mandy also in the house. Beautiful soul. I see Win with a double N. So that's late emphasis. Yes, so tonight, if you are here, be excited, be full of life, full of hope. Just come, let's party, and please do what to share the link. I'm talking plenty because I'm waiting for you to share the link for other people to join. That's why I'm talking plenty like that. All right, so in about 2 minutes, the show begins. 2 minutes quite short, too much. So right about now, the show begins. Ato, kindly tell Etienne to please click on the record button. So Ifumwa, what's up?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ifumwa. And please do all to mute your microphone so we can have a smooth run. All right, thank you. Ifumwa. Okay, thank you for muting. Ifumwa. Yay, my man, Seram GH is in the house tonight. Midjola. And Seram is in Angola, yeah, man. Oh, look, Angola. Charlie, unmute, let's vibe for 1 minute and let's start. And I also see. Okay, nice. Charlie, where Ifumwa Day?
Ifumwa is here.
Ifumwa is here, but I can't see a beautiful smile.
Ifumwa is here.
Okay, nice. Looking all brown and beautiful. How's your week been?
What do you say?
How's your week been?
Oh, it's been good. We are managing, you know. If I live in Ghana, you are manager, so we are managing.
You know, nice. Okay, so as Seram GH is in the house, straight from the Republic of Angola, right, Charlie? I believe we can kick the show starting. So, Ifuma, do you have any fancy fun for us tonight?
Yes, I
okay,
do.
All right, then please treat us with some fancy for fun poetry.
Okay, so yesterday was our very own birthday. It's Tuahene's birthday.
Okay, nice.
So something small for Tuahene. So this is for Tuahene.
Nice.
I'm listening.
All right. Me crash. Me dear. Yen faithful friend. Yen brother. Father. Yen administrator. Yen technical man. Ehalakasa online TalkParty producer. Yen very own Theophilus Kojo Etuahene Edu, aka I am Etuahene. Midnight Ehalakasa Ninamu we show nothing but the best on this special day. Me wode sina, ma wode sina, inye enije, odo, affection, joy, na great gifts. Me this day, iye insura ma yenina, ma winsura n'endorse, na shesra inipa bebre. Yada will ask for producing all the Ehalakasa production. Wagana ha and abroad nina. Missy, there were things that I am some of us yenim put there I will ye. I am a Tuahene. You celebrate to in there. You celebrate to waha. Now you celebrate to wayaku. Happy birthday. I am a Tuahene. Abunina kaide medowo yedowo. Na you pray for some 20 upon your life. Nyamin shroud na oma o heart desire. You are so humble and we appreciate you. Eben asem kra na menka biom. Happy belated birthday. I am Etuahene.
Charlie, nice. With such a soothing voice and beautiful words that can melt any heart. What a beautiful way to start a show tonight. So please send in the love, send in your birthday wishes, send in your love as well to our guest artist tonight. So happy birthday to Tiahini. If you see any Ehalakasa flyer, if you see any Ehalakasa art, if you see anything Ehalakasa, is the man behind everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's the one hosting us tonight, so he's the landlord of the house as well. Okay, nice. So the show just started with a beautiful fun poetry in dedication to Ayame Tiahini. Nice. All right, so Atu Boxer, what's up?
I'm cool.
Ali?
I'm cool.
I like the Osama going on right there. Why say Al Qaeda no can meet you or some people no can? Okay, sorry, I forgot to say that one. Or you didn't cancel.
Oh, the beard, it be like if you get plenty hair like that, the beard be freestyle.
You don't Taliban.
The people, Brenya people. The cream, spray people. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They want to be free.
Oh, I see.
From delivered fresh from Niger boy.
Nice.
Yeah. I think the network is a bit slow. Hello, are you back?
Okay, so if Natty, I think Natty is having a network issue.
Okay.
Okay, so before you start your performance, let me read your bio, then we continue.
Right.
All right. Okay, so I'm starting. Act like any other field of work has its burdens and let downs as well. The biggest issues with this, most of the time, is on the financial side, but greatly among the understanding of the craft itself. The struggle of the artist is again like an other occupation. Without the proper support and guidance, success becomes most at times a bit distance. Depression, like most negative emotions, is one of the downfalls of many young and old artists alike. It is unfortunate to find great works of art with owners who feel ashamed to show the world what their minds have made. Very unfortunate. The weight of art is not for the faint-hearted, but for those who are willing to endure. For it is truly only through endurance beauty is formed. To be an artist is one of the many precious gifts anybody can have. It is interactive and alive. So have a conversation with an artist. It is many things you have no idea about. Experiment and no more. It is ever growing and evolving. Experience is to the maximum. Art is a beautiful thing. Atu Boxer. Wow, Atu Boxer.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Sorry. Hi.
Before I talk about what you have written, and before you start with your first performance, tell me why boxer? Like, do you box? Why boxer?
Oh, Boxer. Boxer was a name that I picked a very, very, very long time ago, but I didn't think it would have value later on in the future, basically. Yeah. So when I got into poetry, then I realized that it was a name that I had put down and I hadn't even attempted using. So my first performance, they asked me what my name was, and I was like, oh, Atu Boxer. And it was like, everybody was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. And so after the delivery, then everybody just kept quiet about the name. Yeah.
Okay,
So
and we are waiting for your two performers to know if the name describes who you are.
Oh.
So
stay tuned.
What do you say?
Let us stay tuned.
Okay, so let's see if it's indeed a boxer.
All right. So I can start the first piece, or
yes, please. First and second. So pop.
All right. So the first piece is titled Blink.
Blink.
Yes. I have choked drinking water before, so I can understand how awful it would be to drown. I have broken bones before, so I can imagine the loss of a body part. I have eyes, and so have you. I cannot say the same for the blind. I have been grazed by heat before, so I understand why somebody would shout whilst burning. I have lost common before, so I value important more. I have slept in a pitch dark room before, so I have an idea what goes on after burial. I have sat with crazy drivers before, so I know what hunting is. I have fallen hard to the ground before, so I ask, how is jumping off a building even a last resort? I have felt the cut of paper before, so I dare not take the slice from a knife as a joke. I have sat through weight before, so I can tell you about boredom. I have been disappointed before, so I can tell you what want is. I have made mistakes before, so tell me what you know about regrets. I have slept not expecting tomorrow before, so I know what grace is. I have tossed and turned before, so I have a fair idea about discomfort. I have known true pain before. I have known true pain from a step forward before, so I can say pregnancy is an understatement. I have imagined many things before, so I am certain limited is just a word, not facts. I have been petty before, so I know what it is. I have misunderstood priority before, so when others have it disorganized, I can see. The end.
You finish with the second piece.
Right. So the second one is mild.
Mild. The first one is blinked, and the second one is mild.
Yes, the first one is blink, like blink your eye.
Blink. Okay, blink. And the second is mild.
And the second one is mild, like not so sharp, mild.
Yeah, mild.
Yeah. All right. So I begin. A trumpeter who cannot whistle, a drummer who cannot find beats, a bassist who cannot play a wooden guitar, a trucker who cannot move a saloon car, a motorcyclist who cannot ride a bicycle, a mermaid who cannot swim, a kite that cannot fly, a mind that cannot think, a mouth that cannot speak, a heart that cannot love, a soul that cannot hope, a floor without foundation, a sky without a roof, a ground without soil, a tree without life, a stream without flow, a plant without roots. Overpopulation could be a fear. A dot of ink would stain the whole paper if water finds it. All stated possibilities are possible. Very unlikely to happen, but still possible. All the above titles have been allocated to each one of them according to their ability to be the best of who they stand for. The gush of impossibilities of these instances to be impossible must be sewn a finger width tighter. A singer who cannot sing, a dancer who hasn't danced ever, a president who has never been elected ever, a child that wasn't born, a flower that never blooms, water that makes you thirsty, happiness that makes you sad, death that waits for life. The end.
Nice piece. So with this piece you just performed, have you ever been in this situation or position where you felt you had become a poet who couldn't write? And how did it feel?
Ooh, a poet that couldn't write. Well, I've been a poet that couldn't perform. So I can relate.
and how did that make you feel though?
Oh, it felt really bad actually. I found myself wanting, because I was here claiming that I was a poet, I was writing serious poetry and everything. But when it came to the performance, I always ran away. So that performance I was telling you about at Nubuki, that was actually my first and last. After the reaction from the crowd, that like I just felt like I wasn't being fair to the audience, because they feel what I'm telling them is exactly what I've written, but because of stage fright, I'm just saying anything that comes from my mind. But they still got up to clap for me. So I felt bad with the delivery, and I just stopped. But I kept writing. So this is the comeback. So I'm now giving you things I've not posted before. So we are working. We are going.
Nice. And Akwaba again. Akwaba to the game once more. All right. So I think you should give us your third and fourth performances as well. Because at the time just run fast like that. Then we will have more discussions. Or Fuma, what do you say?
Yeah, good.
So let's dig into more performances.
Right. So go to the third
and
one.
guys, I beg, kindly pour in the love through the chat box, telling your peace of mind, and prepare your questions as well. I'll allow for 2 questions from the audience tonight. All right.
So the third one is titled Sleep. Like to fall asleep. All right. So I begin. The once lived an individual like no other, was born on a day like any other, but survived as did lucky many. Thoughts like none other, or speech in no league with familiar. Understanding of what is needed to make self known. Experiences documented for future reference. Character processed by surrounding. Affiliation built through identified tests known to be. Emotion ever evolving. Trust to be broken and hearts to be mended. Places to be and presence to be established. The uncharted run of time would be an undesirable master. But who is to escape death? Fear beyond fear, happiness beyond, anger unforgivable, silence sound, trust delicate, sadness ever imminent. The scar of regrets is also part of this spice of essence. Hopeful dreams would become sanity because of similar. Blessing would wear the mask of coincidence, and reason became a slave to everyone else. The cares of judgment would forever become the shackle upon every step. Different was the identity given to common. Many concepts failed because patience and wait hold a time-long misunderstanding. Maturity would later find comfort in realization that growth was all that held memory. Grace would be interpreted as luck, the one that got away. Questions of many sequences would keep asking that future arrangement in thoughts. Would memory give me a seat in their wake when I am too deep in sleep? The instance shared equally among the rest as well. Fear was known at one time. Age would overtake wisdom in reason and become become the rest of borrowed existence and become needy. Let me go over that again. The instance shared equally among the rest as well. Fear was known at one point. Age would overtake wisdom in reason and become for the rest of borrowed existence and become needy. Favorites, hates, likes, rights, miscommunication, bad dreams, beauty, scars, regrets, smiles, hurts, days, notice, solace, wants, defense, pleasures, pain, target, success, misjudgment, plans, disgust, decision, leisure, sleep. Awareness as with any other. Irony is no more a word. When the rent of presence is demanded, coffins are bought. End.
I beg that last line again. That's on the coffin.
Okay. Awareness as with any other. Irony is no more a word. When the rent of presence is demanded, coffins are bought.
And this just to remind us, life itself is a rent. So if you have life today, make the best out of it and live it to your fullest. This piece is full of abstract writing and metaphors. And I'm wondering where you were when you wrote this piece and what was happening with you. Can you please share?
Sleep. I wrote this in September 2017. I wrote this at 5 p.m. Where was I? 17. I think I was somewhere in Kumasi trying to figure out whether I wanted to stop poetry and start painting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the mental state you were in when you wrote this piece.
Yeah, I was looking at myself in a third person where I was trying to judge myself before I started painting, actually, to see whether I'll do a good job in my mind before I start practicing it myself. Yeah.
So did you ever start?
Oh, yes. I've been painting since 2017 to date, actually.
Oh.
So that's what distracted me for a bit.
Okay. Nice. But you come with some of your paintings to show?
I sent some photos to Mr. Black. I don't know whether he has uploaded them yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's you, I think he has them. You could share so we get to know and get to experience that side of your art as well. All right.
I have a studio page. All right.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Beautiful piece. And very deep, because I could feel that deep sense where it came from. I read, okay, well, I'll come back to that, but finish your fourth piece and we'll chat some more and we'll have the audience also ask a few questions.
Right. So the fourth piece is selection.
Selection.
Yeah.
Nice.
I begin. Perceptions, I wonder. That need to identify, the must of affiliation, the only way communication could possibly have any meaning. This is held within the foundations of perception's essence. Every cell in the body is assigned to keep his or her body alive, long enough to understand the reason behind that word, life. Every memory ever perceived, lodged vein deep, just to have the strength to make one live it. The first name you give a stranger is perception. Who that individual is doesn't matter to you. Who they present themselves remain their identity till proven otherwise. Perceptions are the binders of understanding. For one to perceive is for one to expect. For one to expect is for one to hope. Hope being the root of all purpose. Hope, letting people believe that what they would expect can be a reality. The fact of reality is you know how a particular individual in your family or even among friends acts. That no doubt signature of character stains the handiwork of that person. It is none other than, you nodded, the thoughts alone you have trying to understand what is being read would be your only key to unlock the inner mind of the soul just before the barrier between the spirit and grace. Perceptions creates self. Concepts, the moment in life you become the director and editor of your life. The okay, cat sayer. The I don't think I would have impact. I don't think you would have impact in my life. So later conjurer. The oh my God, what am I reading thinker? The record keeper. The oh no, I am in so much trouble. Who can I call? Picker. The reason for acquaintances ever dear. What you think of yourself is the strongest shield ever made. Self-pride, the image identified by self-sight. The end.
Beautiful piece. In getting to the end, it reminded me of a song by Kubolo and Mensa. The only lyrics that come to mind is those ones we say, the bottles watcher. The pure water squeezer.
The pure water squeezer.
Nice piece right there, Charlie. So before I come to your questions, I believe the FUMO also has some questions. Let me acknowledge the presence of a few, yes, who joined us. Yes, Gifa Kuplampu, salute to you. Welcome to the party. Edem, welcome. Daniel Osei, Muriku Akwaba, Josephine Kai Ayesu Jan, Akwaba to you also. All right, nice. All right, so perceptions. How would you describe poetry to a lay person or somebody who has no interest in poetry at all? How would you describe the art to such a person?
Poetry. I'll say poetry is the song from the heart. Poetry is the song from the heart that very few get to make. Yeah. So,
okay, nice.
Yeah, so they should try and not hold themselves back. They should just go for it, you know.
Oh, okay, nice. Beautiful answer right there. And my last question, and I allow others to also ask their questions. How would you feel when someone whose opinion you so much value makes you feel your art is not worth it or you're not good enough? How will you take that and how will you process it?
First of all, if you are going to do anything concerning art, it shouldn't be because of one person. It has to be because of you yourself. It's because of the choking feeling of creating. You know, that feeling that you can't sleep because you know you're supposed to be working. That feeling that you know you don't have the materials, but you know you're supposed to be working. You know, like when it comes to art, it's not like the office job. That one, it is the feeling. That one, it is your spirit that is forcing you to work. Not necessarily your mind. You get it? Your mind is molding it, but your spirit is directing you. So being an artist is being in tune with like the spiritual aspect of your physical self. You get it? Yeah. Basically.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the fun is either way.
Yeah, but I like fun is
I like what you said. The first start, it shouldn't be about one person.
Yeah.
Yes. You think of the million others who are yet to experience your art. One person shouldn't define who you are. Thank you so much, Atu Boxer. Seram says what? It says the Abusan cartoon watcher. Seram, you know what you talk about. All right, cool. Any questions for Atu Boxer tonight?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the audience.
Yes, dear.
Yes, please go ahead.
Aside you being an artist, what else do you do?
I'm into farming.
Okay.
Into fashion, photography, basically the whole vibe thing. Yeah. I do a lot of private stuff. So it's more of like opening farms for people, more of agric. I love agric a lot. So I do a lot of
the farming, what aspects?
Crop.
Okay.
Yeah. So I plant a lot of stuff. So coconut, banana, plantain, okra, cucumber. It just keeps going actually, yeah.
Okay, that's nice. I'll hit you up while you after the show. I'll hit you. It's good to try you. All right. So how do you combine these works with your artistic life?
I usually work from home, so it makes access to the artistic aspects easier. If I had a studio somewhere else, I might be concentrating more on the agric than the art. But I have some laborers who are also on the farm, so it gives me time to be in the studio to continue working. Yeah.
All right.
Nice. All right. Thank you so much, Ifumba, for those beautiful questions. So it means you've recorded stuff. Have you put some out yet?
I'm still working on the videography aspect of the poetry. That it will come out soon. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, nice. Okay. I also see Ayodele also in the house, as well as Hassan. Also that phenomenal artist. Yeah, man. And so I see somebody also connecting. iPhone, Akwaba. Okay, so let me allow a few questions also from the audience. So kindly show a hand up using the emoji. Seram, if you ask question, you did say you be Abusan cartoon watcher. Okay, cool. So any questions for Atu Boxer tonight? You've heard him, you've experienced him. What do you want to know about him? Okay, where are the hands up? Edem, Jifa Popolampo, Josephine Kai, Kayesu Jan, Daniel, Nema Makida, Ayodele, Mandy, iPhone, and Hassan. I am done as well. Any questions for Atu Boxer tonight? Okay. All right. Okay, so Edem, let me call Edem first. Edem, kindly unmute and ask your question. One question, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, Atu Boxer, have you wrote any piece after your first show, after you stopped your show? Have you wrote any piece on it?
Have I written any piece on when I stopped writing poetry, when I stopped performing poetry?
Yes.
I didn't, when I stopped performing, I didn't stop poetry. I kept writing. I just didn't perform them. Yeah, so I don't think I've written anything on not performing. I've written more on performance actually than not performing.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much, Adam. Beautiful question right there. All right, Seram Day. Mr. Seram Day, can you unmute and let's vibe? Mijula.
Hello, greetings everybody.
Salute, King.
Greetings from you guys. I'd like to say congrats to Atu. He's very deep. I want to ask any of his works on record. Thanks.
Yes, I post with WordPress. So my page is Mind Maps on WordPress, atuquaminaboxer.wordpress.com. So I have about 113 pieces there.
Oh.
So you can check them out and then, I don't know, comment, like, share, all that.
Nice. So if you could please drop the link if possible That would be great. All right, so thank you so much, Serum Day. And if you don't know who Serum is, I'll be very much surprised. Check out Mijula. Check this brother out. Check this brother out. If you not check them out, then you're missing something in life. Just like an Ashanti man will meet people. No joke. And Serum has a project out called what? Vroom, right?
Yes, the Vroom album. It's my second album. And it's Volta Regions Organically Original Music. And it's available on online music platforms. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. So Charlie, please do want to check Serum out. And if you could please drop any link to that album, that would be great as well, Charlie. And very soon we'll be having Serum exclusively on the Ehalakasa online talk party. Okay, I see Kimash also joining. Kimash Akwaba to the build. All right, so any more questions? If there are no questions, move on to the last week of performances. And please pour in. Ifuma, can you check if there are questions in the chat box?
Okay.
As well. Yes. So and as you do that, can you read us the comments that have been poured out so far?
Okay, then let me do that.
Okay.
Okay, so starting from Serum. Greetings, seniors. Belated and strong to you, comrade. It's your honey. But you be a vibe from I Am Done. Nice piece, Ato. I really enjoyed Blank from Zifa. Ato, I have read your pieces, but hearing you read one of them gives a different sense and feeling. I love it. From Edem. Ayariga, he's the president who hasn't been elected before. From Serum. Serum from I Am Done. Efumwa who has never disagreed before. Serum, I'll mind you. Ato, I like the way you play with the adjectives from I Am Done. Deep writer Ato, bless up from Serum. Thank you from Jifa. Hey,
Abonsam cartoons.
The Abonsam cartoons watcher.
Serum right there.
So these are all what we have now.
Okay. Nice. And I see another hand up. Thank you so much, Fumwa. I see another hand up from Osei. I saw iPhone also raised the hand. Okay, so let's have Osei ask this question, then the show continues. Osei, kindly unmute and let's vibe. And ask your question, please. One question, please.
Yeah, what I want to say is, Boxer.
Killer.
Yo, Boxer. Yo, man. You know. I know that you perform seriously like this before, you know. Yeah, I've always been busy anytime you come, anytime you perform. But today, I think I've had the opportunity to at least listen. And what I want to say is, keep it up, bro. I know what you can do. So keep it up. More room for that side, you see. All right.
Nice, Charlie. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. All right, so let's have the announcement before Atu Boxer performs his last two pieces. Then we call it a night. Let's have the announcements come through. Thank you so much for those beautiful words of Say-P. All right, I see another person connecting. And if this is your first time encountering the Ehalakasa online talk party, then you've been missing. Okay.
J3 Channels and 1115 Restaurant presents Ehalakasa for the 18 plus only. Couple partnership and collaboration. So with this, like the way Ato is here, we don't invite singles. Like singles don't perform. So if you have a partner, it can be you and your enemy, it can be you and your lover, it can be you and your friend, or it can be you and your crush, like me and Etu and we can go and perform. That's all. Clear it well. And it's happening, it's starting on Saturday, September 18th at 7:30 p.m. at 11:15 restaurant at Adren Ghana. Damage 18 Ghana cedis plus. If you want to reserve a seat or you want to reserve, contact 020504389 or 0553747713.
Okay, nice.
And our very own Ifo is launching his novel on 25th of September 2021. And the title is Aza Ananati.
Aje, or Aj. I don't know what that means. I wish Efujobe was
here. If it's fancy, it would be Aza. But if it's
Aje. Okay, Siram can help us with that. Siram?
Okay, so Siram.
Yeah, Aje, like
babe. What's the meaning?
Witchcraft. Witch.
Aje. Hey, it's a must read. It's a must read.
We have some witches in the house tonight.
It's a must read. Not to raise your hand first.
Oh, me there, Charlie. I'm a top wizard, so.
Okay, so please, on 25th of September, let us support our brothers.
Osepi, can you mute for us? Okay, thank you. All right. Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Next one is fine. New music and Akambo. You imagine the two of them together.
New music and Akambo.
New music and Akambo. I don't have to talk much. This is the one your waist. No palm wine go waste. You just imagine, one your waist. No palm wine goes waste.
When you hear waist and you see Akambo, you don't have to miss it.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's happening on the 11th of September, 2021 at Alliance Française at exactly 7:00 p.m. You can't miss this. You can't. For reservation, contact 050-128-7814 and all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. When your waist, no palm wine goes waste. Okay, the Writers Project of Ghana presents the Abina Kurantma Oral History Prize. So this one, you have to just record 20 to 30 minutes story, a narrated story from somebody who is 65 and above. And you can send that to, for how to submit, just visit www.writersprojectghana.com. www.writersprojectghana.com. And when you visit there, you know the ways to submit and how you have to go about it.
Nice.
Her collective presents Black Against Ghana Open Mic Poetry Night special performance. It's a free entry. You don't have to pay anything, but you have to buy food and drinks, And it's happened on the 29th of August from 6:00 to 8:00. So that's it. So these are all the announcements we have.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Tiani. Thank you, Funwa. Thank you. All right, so let's have the last two performances and the show ends. But we'll have some vibes, so I beg, make it no less. Yeah, all right. So, Atu Boxer.
Yeah.
You have some more lyrical punches for us.
All right, so the fifth one is Shrivel. Shrivel.
Shrivel.
Yes, Shrivel. What is death in this reality I find myself? It is not an illusion, no. I can see it clear as day. It is a view of repetition, but with just me. No other person stands with me in this punishment. I know what a name is, and that is the name I have decided to call my torment. Dare me to change its identity and it will be a lie. I cannot ask for help, for no one would understand. I kill myself over and over again because of the term life. How can I shout? Only I know how I make noise. It's my cross. The path was looking straight at first. Then I understood it wasn't about the path, but the destination. I walked away, still am. I came, I saw, I wasn't impressed, I left. It is after all my free will to seek my Father. It is after all my free will to seek my Father. I am just a child among other children who have other priorities. What is there to say? I really ask, what? Silence is the best language for ignorance. Boast not. I am under a bond I can never break. It is not about existence, but everything. Do you understand dependency? How can you claim to want when you now realize you have to buy your needs? In this reality, white means black, and black means unexpected. Black means unpredictable. Talent must be tested by scars. It may seem like rebellion. I sit among different things now. Just say the truth. The punishment still remains, but at a lesser brutal outcome. The sixth circle of the fourth wheel is broken. The end.
Nice. All right, Charlie, talents must be tested by scars. Okay, can we have the last piece for the night?
The last one is ebe.
Ebe, as in proverb?
Like Proverbs, yes. But
nice.
So know the meaning of anguish within the sting of a scorpion. Understand the essence of crush beneath the feet of the emperor of the forest. Know the feel of crack crossed over on a rock. Trees hold a violent past as well. Map out the scatter of sand to find origin. Drink from the cup of peace and realize it never comes dry. Turn your gaze to see that the earthworm knows sickness as well. Who knows better than a leaf? Who knows death better than a leaf? The choke within the roar of a lion is known to him. Find life in decay. Everything lives, even the great sickle bearer. Remember with mind the first breath that greeted you at exposure. The lullaby of the night is held within the wings of the crickets. New pathways are mapped as the journey commences. The flesh that tears by the force of a spear, forcing it to unexpectedly visit peace of mind, can be identified by the wills of old. Every animal bleeds life. The thrill of the hunt hides within the mask of danger's shadow. The thrill of the hunt hides within the mask of danger's shadow. Cluelessness is what an infant's eye holds. Take wise steps so when the fall comes, preparation may identify efforts. Or it is only right for a beginning to have an end. The end.
It's only right for the beginning to have an end. The end. So we have ended. However, tell me, are these original proverbs or a collection of proverbs?
Oh, I think I just wrote them down. I don't know whether any of them are actual proverbs.
Oh, I see. But
yeah, so this is actual. Yeah, I was following the scheme of how people say proverbs, and then I try to bring into play the everyday lifestyles that we don't acknowledge as wise sayings, or like how one day you are broke and then a friend of yours is rich, and then you give the person a wise saying out of your hunger. But you feel like if you had money, you wouldn't have said it. But a proverb has come out.
So beauty from the ashes. All right, so from Proverbs, let me leave you with this. Earlier today, I chanced on something. I'm not very religious, but you see, Bible talks about something in Exodus. We say that we talked about scent of water, giving life to even a tree that has been felled. So tonight, remember once again, life itself is a rent, and try to be a scent of water to somebody else, because a lot of people are going through very, very, very dark times. And try to be life to somebody. Try to be a source of encouragement, a source of joy, happiness to somebody. Call somebody, shall leave somebody a message. Encourage somebody, be life, throw life to somebody's life, because you might not know what that may be doing to the person. All right, thank you all so much for sticking and staying. Let me acknowledge you all once more before we say goodbye. But then we'll still be here like 10 minutes and be vibing. Shall everybody go on mute, turn on your microphones, turn on your videos, and let's vibe. So I'm Natiobi, and I've done this with the beautiful, gorgeous, smile, infectious Epumwa tonight. And we've been hosted by Ayamitio Ahene, and also salutes to Sir Black, who couldn't join he has a show tonight. So, but he makes sure everything happens here each and every Friday. Your first time, make sure you're here with us every Friday. We do this every Friday. All right, so thank you so much, Atu Boxer, for sharing your magic with us tonight. And thank you, Josephine Kai Ayesu Jan, for staying. Thank you, I am done. Thank you, Seram Dave from. What is it, Joseph? I forget where it is. Charlie, forget. All right, so thank you, Difa Populampo. Thank you, Edem. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you, Ohema Makeda from West Oakland. Thank you, my brother Hassan. Thank you, Mandy. And thank you, Zoom Dusta. I beg, now you can turn on your videos and let's bite into the night. All right. Turn on your microphone, turn on your videos. Yes. Say something nice to somebody. Yes, I see Adam. I see Josephine as well. Charlie, beautiful people, handsome people. Okay, Josephine, like she could remove the nose mask, you see beautiful face well. Maybe somebody might be watching the video, so unless you're already taken.
Adam also.
Oh, I do.
Guys, you can turn on your video, so make I see your faces. Stay around. Cartoons watcher.
You boss my mind.
Mandy. Are you delayed?
Hi guys.
Hello.
I think we see that surprise you.
Hey, Jifa Polampo.
Hi.
Beautiful woman.
Hello, Auntie Joe.
Thank you. Hi, Ato, how are
you? Good. Wow. Hello. Jifa, what's up?
I did.
Wow, you spoiled it.
I really appreciate it. Nice pieces.
Thank you.
Nice one. So, Charlie, guys, this happens each and every Friday. It's your first time. Every Friday, you can pass through and be part of the family. This is a lyrical convocation. It's a church right here, you understand? Mm-hmm. All right. So, please unmute, turn on the videos. Let's see the beautiful face. Yes, I see Zoom user.
I want brother right say there. Something.
I beg, say something.
Today is my first day. I was invited by Ato to just listen, but after listening, observing, I was really enjoying. I usually read his pieces, but I have never heard him read, express, because